A local sheriff has been selected to head the state's Association of Sheriffs. A Texas man was killed in an accident Tuesday morning, and a local city government is on the move.
A warming trend, but a very slow warming trend headed back to East Alabama. We'll have the complete forecast details coming up.
Last night was a big night for the Spring Garden Panthers. I'll get you more details on that coming up in sports. EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Manufacturing, metal buildings made right here in Calhoun County.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Katie Edwards. Mike Stedham has the evening off. Calhoun County Sheriff Matthew Wade was sworn in this week as the 2025 president of the Alabama Sheriff's Association. Wade was elected to the leadership of the ASA by vote of his fellow sheriffs at the association's annual meeting. As president, Wade will represent the state's 67 elected sheriffs and work to further law enforcement issues in Alabama. Anniston city government is busy this week wrapping up work at its temporary headquarters. For the past several years, City Hall has been located in the Anniston Star building on McClellan Boulevard, while renovations were being made to the former federal courthouse at 1129 Noble Street. To ensure a smooth transition, City Hall will be closed on Thursday, January 30th and Friday, January 31st. During this time, phone lines will also be transferred. The new City Hall will open to the public at 7 a.m. on February 3rd. To commemorate this milestone, an informal ribbon cutting ceremony will take place at 8 that morning in front of the new City Hall. The public is invited to the event. State troopers say a two-car accident on a local interstate has taken the life of a Texas man. We'll have that story in a moment.
For metal buildings in Alabama and the Southeast, Waldrop Manufacturing is your one-stop source. A Waldrop metal building provides the coverage and protection your investments need. They specialize in carports, RV covers, portable buildings, and storage buildings. Stop paying rent for storage. With Waldrop's price per foot, you can actually save money by buying straight from the manufacturer. Waldrop buildings are guaranteed because Waldrop manufactures buildings with U.S. steel right here in Calhoun County. Waldrop Manufacturing, serving the entire Southeast. Give them a call today.
Hi, I'm Mary Beth from CARES Direct Primary Care. Do you want convenient 24/7 access to health care? We are available in person, by text, phone, and video visit. Sooner or later, we all get sick. A quick trip to an ER or urgent care can quickly add up to more than the cost of 1 year's membership of Direct Primary Care. If you have a high deductible, you can quickly burn through that before your insurance activates. Join CARES DPC today.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
A Texas man was killed Tuesday morning in a two-vehicle accident on Interstate 20. Officials identified the victim as 60-year-old Byron K. Williams of Halton City, Texas. The car he was driving collided with an SUV being driven by Ren Wang of Hoover at about 6:30 Tuesday morning. Investigators say Williams' car left the highway, struck a sign, overturned, and caught fire after the collision. He was taken to RMC for treatment and was pronounced dead at the hospital. The accident happened about 1 mile west of Oxford. Etowah County deputies arrested an Altoona man Monday night and charged him with resisting arrest and 2 counts of assaulting law enforcement agents. He's been identified as Christopher Nix, and he was placed in the Etowah County Jail with a $7,000 bond. Deputies say they were called to a home on Hayes Road at around 11:30 on a case of alleged domestic abuse. They responded to the scene along with ambulance personnel and members of the Altoona Fire Department. According to the Sheriff's Department, Nix was uncooperative and threatened the deputies. The officers used their tasers on the suspect, but he resisted arrest and fought with deputies until they were able to put him in handcuffs. Nix and 2 deputies received medical treatment at the scene and were taken to a local hospital. Nix was then taken to the county's detention center, and the deputies were able to go back to duty. A popular local road is undergoing some improvements that may cause a few traffic delays. We'll have details in a moment.
For over 60 years, Oxford Lumber has been servicing our area, and our customer service has always been our main focus. Our customer service is what sets us apart from anyone else. From the moment you enter, our highly trained staff will treat you like family.
To enthusiastically provide total customer satisfaction within a positive and self-fulfilling employee relations environment. Visit us at any of our 4 locations or at oxfordlumber.com.
Barrett Body Shop has moved to its new location on Highway 431 in Alexandria. Barrett has been delivering top-notch collision repair in Calhoun County since 2000. Our skilled team restores your vehicle to pre-accident condition with a commitment to quality and safety. Choose Barrett Body Shop for honest, reliable service. This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit any of our locations in Oxford, Jacksonville, Talladega, and Roanoke.
Motorists traveling down Payton Road in East Gadsden can expect some traffic delays through the end of this week. Gadsden officials say one of the city's large drainage improvement projects is on nearby Spring Rock Street, and the preliminary work by Spire is part of that project. During working hours, workers expect to have one lane closed on Payton Road through the intersection of Line Street and Spring Rock Street. Motorists can use Riverside Drive as an alternative route to avoid the work zone if needed. East Alabama was spared the most recent winter storm that brought historic amounts of snow to the Gulf Coast region earlier this week, but we didn't escape the bitterly cold temperatures that accompanied that storm. Are we finally going to get a warming trend? John Holder has the answer. John?
Katie and Dee, we do have a warming trend coming to East Alabama. Better days are ahead. It will take us a while to get there, but we do have some much warmer weather on the horizon. We'll have the complete forecast details next.
Since 1993, WM Grocery has been a major part of our local community. WM offers the very best in fresh produce and an outstanding meat department. WM also has many local products not found anywhere else and fresh sushi every day. If you need an event catered, come see Mrs. K at any WM store. Curbside pickup is also available for your online grocery orders. Be sure to download the WM app for all the deals of the week and shopper rewards. Go check them out today at any of their locations.
We take pride in our community and appreciate your business.
Getting my car serviced is easier than ever with Buster Miles Automotive Group in Cleburne and Calhoun County. They pick up my car, service it, and deliver it back. Convenient, efficient, and top quality. Schedule your service today and see why Buster Miles Automotive Group is the smart choice.
EAN News would like to thank all our commercial sponsors. Go check out our sponsors' links in the description below.
It was a bright, sunshiny day across East Alabama. You see that here with our EAN weather cam on Quintard Avenue in Anniston. Plenty of blue sky and sunshine, but temperatures today still very cold. 20 degrees below the average for this time of year. 37, that was the high today after a morning low of 10. Again, right at 20 to 25 degrees below the average, even for the back half of January in Alabama. Mighty cold, but some better days ahead. We've got another cold night coming up. Weather on your street on this Wednesday night. Going to take out to Green Valley Road in Glencoe in Etowah County. It's clear. It's cold again. Maybe not quite as cold as last night. Last night, most folks in Etowah County were about 8 or 9 degrees. Tonight, 18 for the low when you wake up tomorrow morning. Coming up tomorrow, it's going to feel almost like a warm weather. Considering what we've had. We're back to the 40s tomorrow on Mount View Road in Wellington. 42 for the high tomorrow. Still way below the average, but better than we've had over the last several days. And as we look ahead to the start of the weekend coming up on Friday, going to see sunny and cold. Temperatures again remaining in the low 40s on Weaver Road out in the Linlock area of Anniston. Again, as we said, this will be a very slow warming process, and you'll see that coming up now in our 7-day forecast. We're going to stay in the 40s for a while. 42 tomorrow, 42 on Friday. I think we'll hit 50 degrees for the first time in a week coming up on Saturday. No chance of precipitation in the forecast. Thankfully, look at those nighttime lows. Still right around 20 degrees for the average or so coming up in the next 3 mornings. Sunday, a small chance of a rain shower. No frozen precipitation. Rain on Sunday afternoon. The high once again around 50 degrees. And then next week is when we'll really kind of get into the warming trend for sure. We're looking at 52 on Monday, 54 on Tuesday. Really some good beneficial rainfall in about a week coming in here. High temperatures at 58 degrees. Look at that morning low next Wednesday. Only around 50 degrees. We'll take that. Would not be surprised if sometime in the next 7 to 9 days if we don't see 60 on some backyard thermometers across East Alabama. Let's take a look now at the temperatures tonight. I wanted to show you this because, okay, North Alabama, we've got 17 up in Hamilton, 20 in Birmingham, 17, 18 here in East Alabama, but I want you to look down to the south right here. The reason that we're seeing 15 degrees tonight in Auburn, 10 in Troy, 10 in Eufaula. It's not the air is that much colder down there than it is here. That is because of the snowpack. They're down here with 4 to 6 inches of snow or more in some locations, and that snowpack is holding the cold in, and that's why we're seeing temperatures in South Alabama that will be about 8 to 10 degrees colder than North Alabama, and all of that here in Southeast Alabama, 100% is because of the snow that's still on the ground from the big snowstorm that they had yesterday in South Alabama and Northwest Florida. I'll be back here tomorrow morning, bright and early at 6 a.m. with your Thursday Day at a Glance. It's sports time now. Jordan Smith standing by. Jordan?
It was a packed house last night in Spring Garden as the number 1 team in 1A. Spring Garden hosted the number 2 team in Class 6A, Hazel Green. The Panthers have won the last 2 state championships in Class 1A, but their opponent last night, the Trojans, have won the last 7 in Class 6A. It was a historic night for the Lady Panthers as they defeated Hazel Green 63-46 inside Dale Welch Gymnasium. Spring Garden never trailed against the 6A powerhouse. The Panthers led at the half 30-23 after the Alabama commit Ace Alston drained a 3-point basket at the buzzer. Spring Garden would also go on to score 21 points alone in the fourth quarter to seal the game. Of the 4 scores for the Lady Panthers, Alston led with the game high of 43 points. Maggie Jarrett finished with 11 points, Kristen Lewis had 6, and Montana Highfield rounded out the Spring Garden Panthers with 3 points. The Panthers are now 27-1 on the season. Staying with the historic night at Spring Garden, aside from the 5-star Alabama commit's impressive 43 points, Ace Alston is also now at the top of the leaderboards. Alston's career points climbed to 3,671, making her the all-time scoring leader at Spring Garden. Previously, Paige Anderson McDonald held the title from her time at the Garden from 2003 to 2008 with 3,667 points. Alston received a small presentation at the conclusion of the game and received the game ball from head coach and her dad, Ricky Austin. Ace even showed some emotion during the presentation in front of the standing room only crowd. Congratulations to Ace Austin on this huge accomplishment. That'll do it for this edition of EAN Local Sports. Let's take it back over to Katie.
Thanks for the update, Jordan, and thank you for watching us today. You can find us every weeknight on Facebook and YouTube, our website, and on Rumble. Go to the platform of your choice and watch our news, sports, and weather coverage whenever it's convenient for you. We'll see you back here Thursday for your news on your schedule.